This is my storytelling assignment for speech communications. Here we go. Okay, so the assignment was to tell a story that is either humorous or dramatic in nature, and mine is a little mixture of both. So it starts off at the beginning of my senior year. I was coming back to school a couple of weeks early because I was involved in student council. So coming back to the school, they gave us a rundown of how the following year was going to go because our base was closing and our school was downsizing. So I had learned that the cross-country team was cut from all of the sports lists because we didn't have enough funding and there wasn't enough students to participate. I was the only returning cross-country team runner, so it was like no team, no coach. The coach had moved and all the runners had moved as well. So I had went to the sports director from the school and talked to him about possibly getting the cross-country team back on the list for school sports. Since we were Division III, we still had enough students to participate. So he left it up to me to get together a team and a coach and somebody who would dedicate the time to putting in to making a cross-country team. So seeing as that task was absolutely impossible, I ran around the entire school like a chicken with my head cut off, begging every single teacher that was in the school that day to be the cross-country coach with me and start a team. So I ran around the entire school and I came upon the most unlikely person to become the cross-country coach. He was kind of a little on the fruity side, like he wasn't serious at all. He had all this stuff, like educational, academic stuff going on this school year. And I told him that if he got on with me as the coach for the cross-country team, that I would promise him that we would be victorious in our division and just take the winnings at Europeans, which was basically our championship at the end of the year. So it was my job, so I got the coach. He agreed to come on with me, and I told him that I would take care of everything as long as he was just there to coach. So that's what I did. I got a team together. It was a 6-man team. It was all younger kids than me, but at that point I took anything I could get. So we did our season and we went to the Division III championships, and we actually won the Division III championships. Our final year, the last season that school had ever experienced, the cross-country team that was non-existent at the beginning of the year came out Division III championships at the end of the year. It was all thanks to me. That's the end of my story.